All right, ladies and gentlemen, so today we're going to take a look at how can I come up with the equation if I'm given the graph, right? Before we've been working on, here's the equation, you make the graph. Well, now we're going to work backwards. And in order to do this, I have to be able to find two things, the y-intercept and then the slope, which we've done. We've done the slope by counting. So I'm going to start with the y-intercept. So here's your y-axis. So I'm looking for where does it cross the y-axis, and it crosses way down there at -3. So that's the point 0, -3. Remember that's your B. All right, now let's do the slope. So I'm going to pick that point and this point, and I'm going to count to see how am I going from the green to the blue. So I'm going up and then to the right. I'm going up 1, 2, so that's +2, and I'm going to the right 1, 2, 3. I could have also taken the values of those points and used my formula m equals y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. It's going to work both ways, but if we can make it easy and just count, we might as well do that. So now we're going to substitute in, and remember this is your m. So here's my general equation, y equals mx plus b. Excuse me. So I'm going to put in 2/3 x. And since this is a negative, we're going to write it as -3. And there's the equation for the line. Not so bad. Okay, let's try another one. So here is, right, I have to figure out m, and I have to figure out b. So here is my y-intercept, 0, 2, that's b, to get from one point to the other. So I'm going to pick that point in blue, and then I'm going to pick this one over here in green. So this time I'm going down and to the right. So down is negative, so I went down 1, -1, and then I went over 1, 2, 3, 4, so -1/4. Take your general form, y equals mx plus b, and we're going to fill in our numbers. -1/4 x. This is a positive this time, so we're going to write it as +2. Okay, let's try another one. I like when they're nice and easy. So here's my y-intercept, same y-intercept, because I need m and I need b. B is 0, 2. Now I'm going to go from green to blue, so this time I'm going up, right? And it's a positive graph. We know that because it's increasing. All right, so we're going up 1, 2, 3, and we're going to the right 1. So in my general form, y equals mx plus b, we're going to fill this in for m, 3x. This is a positive, so we write it as, oops, not plus b. How about +2? That makes a little bit more sense, huh? +2. Okay, let's see what else we have. Write an equation that represents the line shown. All right, so let's see here. So this time we're starting our y-intercept, and I know it's hard to read. Our y-intercept is 0, 45. Now I have to figure out my slope, but we have to be careful because this time we're not counting just by ones. We're counting in this case by 5s. So I'm actually going down, negative, going down 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And I'm going over, if you look here, the x's are also going by 5, so I'm going to the right 5, which would reduce to -5/1. Okay, so now fill in your equation. Y equals -5x plus 45. Use the properties of equality to change the equation from slope-intercept form, y equals mx plus b, to standard form. So in other words, what I want to be able to do, here's my equation, is I need x and y on the same side of the problem. So I have to cancel the -5x and move it over to the other side. So that's going to make this adding 5x, right? And we need it to be x first and then y. So when I rewrite this, this is 5x plus y equals 45. So that's standard form. We looked at that earlier. All right, let's try another one like that. So we're going to write our equation of our line. So this time we are counting by ones. So my y-intercept is 0, -1. My slope, I'm going to go from this line down to this one. And it's decreasing. It's a negative. So we're going down 1, 2, negative 2, and we're going right 1, 2, 3. So my equation, y equals negative 2/3 x minus 1, because it's a negative. So now I'm going to take that equation and I'm going to put it in standard form, x and y on one side. So I have to move my x term. It's negative, so I'm going to add it. So I have to add it to both sides. So that's going to give me 2/3 x plus y equals negative 1. See how easy this is? I love when math is easy. All right, one more, and then we're going to try one on the other. Okay, so here this time, look at my y-intercept is 0, 0. It's going through that origin. Now I have to figure out my slope. Well, my slope is up 1 over 1. So my equation, y equals x. I could fill in 1x plus 0, which is really y equals x. So when I have to get this one into standard form and I subtract x, right, I'm going to have negative x plus y equals 0. Now it's in standard form. All right, I'm going to have you guys try number 7. Try this. And then we'll see how we do. But other than that, if you have any questions, bring them to class and have a good night.